My name is Brann Dailor. I play the drums and sing a little bit for the band Mastodon. I like long romantic walks to the grocery store, and that's pretty much it. We feel good. Well, we're on tour, so the mindset is tour mode. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what tour is. So yeah, we're just on tour, and we sort of have all those new songs looming in the back of our minds, and knowing that we're gonna have to go learn those pretty soon, because we haven't played them since we recorded them. But we're doing 2 on this tour, so those will be well rehearsed, those 2. But we got to do the rest of them. So just trying to figure out in our brains, our small peanut-sized brains, when we're gonna get back into the rehearsal studio and figure those out, because we don't have that much time off in between tours. We get home from this tour and we have like 5 or 6 days, and then we go to Europe for 2 weeks, and we're home, play Bonnaroo, play a festival in Quebec, and then we head back over to Europe, and then we come back to the States, go back to Europe, So that's the mindset, and we're all excited for it to come out. Well, it's both, The music comes organically, but the lyrics and the meanings and all that kind of stuff takes a little more effort, I think, because none of us are natural writers or anything like that. So the lyrics for me are the hardest part. We do all the music first, and playing the drums and doing all that stuff is sort of the easy part. Sometimes you're banging your head up against the wall trying to figure out how to fit riffs together and how things are going to flow. But that's all part of the birthing process, and it's all you have to remind yourself every time you enter that endeavor. It's it's always like this. It's always a struggle at some point, and nothing good ever came from anything that was easy, and it has to be this way. It has to be hard, or else it won't be worth anything. So as much as I hate the struggle, I understand it's a necessary evil, and the lyrical, the themes and the lyrics and things are sometimes they come quick and easy, sometimes it takes a while, and you have to dig, or you just have to trust that they'll rear their head in some fashion. But it doesn't hurt to push for it. Hey viewers, the album is called Once More Around the Sun. It's about a year in the life of Mastodon. Not on tour per se. It's not about deli trays and bread being too small. It's about relationships and trying times. It's about your life being turned upside down, and the sideline story being the riffage that comes through in the rehearsal space when we go down there and have our together times. The 4 members of Mastodon, Brent, Brann, Bill, and Troy. We have togetherness, and it's down at the practice space in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Thunderbox. We go down there and we talk about our problems with each other, and then we manifest those problems in riffage form, and we riffage down there together. We make heavy rock music, and we try to make it weird sometimes, and then we try to make it palatable and palpable and filled with pulp. Once More Around the Sun. It's a full rotation around the sun, the earth. We're doing it as we speak. No one thinks about it, because you're just going to Starbucks and getting coffee. We're on this massive sphere that's floating through space. Oh my God, that was a ladder, just crashed down. He's setting up for a party that I don't think is going to happen. It is way too windy out here to have people. It's not safe. Get down from there. I like them all. Yeah, it's one big long. Yeah, I'd say the Mother Lode, and I'd say Diamond in the Witch House, and Aunt Lisa. They all have a special place in my heart, and they all, at some point or another, whether it was me driving around in my van, or with the guys, or writing it, or being with the dudes listening back to it, has made the hair on the back of my neck stand up, and that's really the magic moment that we all look for when we're writing a Mastodon song. If that doesn't happen, then it's not a good song. And Brent wanted that the gang vocals on there, and we all thought it was cool and weird, and we like to be weird, so there you go. And we thought that song in particular would have been the one, because it's the weirdest, probably one of the weirder songs on the record, and the crazier arrangements, and got a bunch of odd time signatures and strange stuff going on, that my Aunt Lisa would have liked that one the most. The artwork is by a young man named Skinner, and he lives in Oakland, California, but he's originally from Sacramento. He's a dear friend of ours, and an amazing artist, an amazing illustrator, and basically we asked him to do a 4-panel, because the idea was to have a quadruple gatefold vinyl album package, which is what we have for the special edition. And so he created this massive painting, and it's basically life to death, the universe, the sun, creating life with symbolized by plants and vegetation, kind of a monster, a beast of some sorts that goes around to death, and a cycle of life, things like that. Life? Well, none of this means anything, but it's fun to be here, and it's about relationships and love. That's it. Yep. Really?
Can you tell the viewers what the album
Airplane. The Nerve. What?
Can you tell the viewers what the album is? Quick segue to our last question.
What happens when you die?
Sort of. But it's a signature question.
I don't know what happens. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know.